Greetings students. In this video, we are going to see how to find the evolute of the hyperbola. Okay. We know the equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is called Cartesian equation of the hyperbola. We have to take the parametric form of the same as the points. What are the parametric form of the hyperbola? X is equal to a secant theta, y is equal to b tan theta is called parametric form of the hyperbola. So we'll take this form as the point. So find the evolute of the hyperbola means solving the equation, that is hyperbolic equation, x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 at the point a secant theta, b tan theta. Okay, so finding evolute means finding the center x bar y bar and eliminating the parameter from this x bar y bar, getting the equation without the parameter, we call the equation as evolute. That is, definition of evolute is nothing but locus of the center of curvature. Evolute is nothing but locus of center of curvature. That's why given the equation at the point, we are finding the centers, that is x bar, y bar, and finding locus of the center means we are eliminating the parameter from x bar, y bar, and we are getting the equation without the parameter. We call that equation as the evolute. So that is the procedure. So in this problem also, we are going to find x bar, y bar of this hyperbolic equation. Okay. So take this equation. Let us find x bar, y bar. Means what? As usual, we have to find y1, y2. What is y1? dy by dx. y2 is d square y by dx square. At the given points. Okay. First, let us differentiate this equation with respect to x. Here, x is independent variable and y is dependent variable. It depends on x. So, differentiating this 1 by a square being constant, differentiation of x square is 2x minus 1 by b square. Differentiation of y square is 2y dy by dx, as y is dependent variable, which is equal to differentiation of 1 is 0, constant is 0. From this, we will try to get what is dy by dx. So, dy by dx, that is, you can just rewrite this equation as 1 by a square into 2x minus 2y by b square dy by dx. When this minus goes to the other side, will become plus. So, 2y by b square dy by dx. 2 will get cancelled. So, dy by dx is equal to x by a square into b square by y. In other words, b square by a square into x by y. This is our dy by dx. Let's find what is this dy by dx at the given point. What is the point? X is equal to a secant theta and y is equal to b tan theta. At this point, what is the value of dy by dx? Let us find it. Okay, so dy by dx. dy by dx at the point a secant theta, b tan theta is nothing but b square by a square. In the place of x will replace a secant theta and in the place of y will replace b tan theta. Simplifying this, b square will get cancelled, so it will become b. A cancelling with a square will leave a. Secant by tan. Secant is nothing but 1 by cos. Tan is nothing but sine by cos. Cancelling this cos, it is b by a sine theta. This is our y1. It is dy by dx at the given point. It is b by a sine theta. Next, we have to find d square y by dx square. So, let us differentiate this dy by dx with respect to x again. So, dy by dx becomes d square y by dx square. The right hand side, b square by a square as such. Differentiation of x by y. we'll do it in u by v form. What is differentiation of u by v? It is v du minus u dv divided by v square. So here u is x and v is y. Differentiating, we get y into differentiation of x is 1 minus x into differentiation of y is dy by dx as y is dy, whole divided by y square. This is d square y by dx square. Next, let us find d square y by dx square at the given point. So d square y by dx square at the point a secant theta, b tan theta, which is nothing but b square by a square into y, that is b tan theta, minus x, that is a secant theta, into dy by dx. At the given point we are finding, so dy by dx at the given point is b by a sin theta. So b by a sin theta whole divided by y square, that is b square tan square theta. You have to simplify this to name it as y2. Okay, let us simplify this further. So, which is nothing but, which is equal to b square will get cancelled, and this to simplify this, we are going to change everything in terms of sine and cos. Okay, so this is 1 by a square tan square theta will become sine square theta by cos square theta. Denominator will denominator of denominator will go to the numerator. Next, b tan theta is nothing but sine theta by cos theta minus a will get cancelled. So b secant theta is nothing but 1 by reciprocal of cos theta into 1 by b I have taken. So sine theta. That's all the term in the numerator. So cos square theta divided by a square sine square theta into, so what can be taken as LCM here? Cos theta, sine theta, I take as LCM. Sine theta, cos theta. So numerator becomes b sine theta into sine theta. Okay, here only cos theta we have. I have taken sine theta, cos theta as LCM. So multiplying with sine theta will become sine square theta minus b. Okay, taking b as common, and once cos theta will get cancelled. So cos theta divided by a square, sine square and sine combined. Okay, so sine cube theta. B if you take common, then it is sine square theta minus 1. So which is equal to b by a square sine cube theta into 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta. So I take minus common. So which will leave this as 1 minus sine square is cos square. Combining with this term will become cos cube theta. So our y2 is minus b by a square into cos cube theta divided by sine cube theta. Yes, this is our y2. Already we have found y1 and now it is y2. Next step, we have to find x bar, y bar. That is center of curvature. What is x bar, y bar? X bar, y bar. What is the formula? X bar is equal to x minus y1 into 1 plus y1 square divided by y2. And y bar is equal to y plus 1 plus y1 square divided by y2. Let us find x bar, y bar, 1 by 1. So what is x? X is nothing but the point a secant theta minus y1 is the point everything. Okay, y1 is b by a sin theta. And 1 plus y1 square is 1 plus y1 square is b square by a square sin square theta divided by y2. y2 is nothing but minus b cos cube theta divided by a square sin cube theta. Okay, a secant theta minus here already minus, so it will become plus b by a sin theta. The denominator, we have fraction. So when it comes to the numerator, it will become reciprocal. A square sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta. This minus I have combined with this middle term, so it has become plus. Now only this bracket term we have to simplify. So 1 plus b square by a square sin square theta. In this bracket, I take a square sin square theta as LCM. Then this 1, that term becomes a square sin square theta plus b square whole divided by a square sin square theta. So what are all the terms will get cancelled? A square, the sin square theta is cancelled. Sin square theta will get cancelled with this sin cube leaving sin. Okay. So this sin theta will get cancelled with this sin theta. Now this b also will get cancelled with this b. That's all. Now secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta plus, here common we have 1 by a cos cube theta into a square sin square theta plus b square. Taking this term inside, then it is a by cos theta plus a square sin square theta by a cos cube theta plus b square by a cos cube theta. Now again I take a cos cube theta as LCM. See, this simplification we can do in many ways. So I just combine all the terms. That is the main idea of the simplification. Okay. So that we can think about removing the parameter. Instead of having so many terms with the parameter, I'm going to combine it to a single term. That is the concept behind the simplification. So I take a cos cube theta as LCM. Then here I have cos theta. So multiply numerator with a cos square theta. So a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta plus b square whole divided by a cos cube theta. The numerator taking a square common, it is cos square theta plus sin square theta, which will become 1. Okay, divided by a cos cube theta. So numerator cos square plus sin square is 1. So it becomes a square plus b square divided by a. 1 by cos cube theta can be written as, yes, 1 by cos is theta. So secant cube theta. And the left we started with x bar. So x bar is equal to a square plus b square by a secant cube theta. Only one term with the parameter. Okay. So from this I rewrite this to get secant cube theta. Secant cube theta is nothing but a x bar divided by a square plus b square. In other words, secant theta is nothing but a x bar divided by a square plus b square. That is taking 1 by 3 on both sides, raising the power to 1 by 3. Then left hand side becomes secant theta and right hand side becomes whole power 1 by 3. Mark it as equation number 1. Similar way, let us find y bar and we rewrite the term involving parameter in y bar. Okay, so this is result we got from x bar. What is y bar? What is the formula for y bar? Already we have seen now y bar is nothing but y plus 1 plus y1 square divided by y2. So y is nothing but the point, that is b tan theta plus 1 plus y1 square. 1 plus y1 is b by a sin theta. So square is b square by a square sin square theta divided by y2 is minus b cos cube theta divided by a square sin cube theta. So b tan theta, here sin is minus. Denominator will become reciprocal when it comes to the numerator. So a square sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta into the term in the numerator, that is bracket. I take a square sin square theta as LCM. Then a square sin, numerator becomes a square sin square theta plus b square whole divided by a square sin square theta. Okay. So which is equal to b tan theta minus, I cancel a square. Sine square also will get cancelled and leaving sine theta. So sine theta divided by b cos cube theta into a square sine square theta plus b square. So b tan theta minus, bring this term inside, then it is a square sine cube theta divided by b cos cube theta minus b square sine theta divided by b cos cube theta. Okay. So from equation, the equation 1, that is from x bar, I have collected secant. Okay, so from this I will try to collect tan, because only tan secant relation we know. So what is a tan secant relation? We know secant square minus tan square is 1. That is the way to eliminate. Always eliminating the parameter, that to theta means either we'll think about sin square theta plus cos square theta 1 or tan square theta minus secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Either way we'll try to. Okay. So in the first equation we have got secant. So here we'll try to get tan. Okay. So b tan theta minus a square b by b. Here sin cube by cos cube is tan cube. Otherwise, as we did in the x bar, we'll do here also. At last, we'll try to change. Okay, so tan can be written as sin by cos, and then we'll take b cos cube as LCM, similar to x bar simplification. Okay. So b tan can be written as sin by cos minus a square sin cube theta by b cos cube theta minus b square sin theta b1 by b cos cube theta. I take b cos cube theta as LCM. Then this becomes, here cos alone is there. So b cos square and multiply the numerator. So b square cos square theta sin theta minus a square sin cube theta minus b square sin theta whole divided by b cos cube theta. So in the numerator, I'll try to combine the terms. So which is equal to denominator as such b cos cube theta. The numerator, so here I have b square cos square theta sin theta. Here I have my b square sin theta. So from these two, I take b square sin theta along with the sin minus, I take common. Then this term becomes 1 and this term becomes minus cos square theta. This term as such, a square sin cube theta. We know 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. So minus b square sin cube theta minus a square sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta. So which is equal to both terms. I have sin cube theta along with the sin minus common. So I take minus sin cube theta out. Then it is a square plus b square whole divided by b cos cube theta. Sin by cos is tan. So sin cube by cos cube becomes tan cube. Okay. So minus sin. Sin cube by cos cube is tan cube. So a square plus b square divided by b into tan cube theta. The left I started with y bar. So what is tan cube theta? Which is by bar minus sin divided by a square plus b square. From this, what is tan theta? To get tan theta, I have to raise the power by 1 by 3. Okay, so minus by bar divided by a square plus b square, the whole power 1 by 3. Mark it as equation number 2. Equation number 1 is nothing but secant theta. Equation 2 is nothing but tan theta. Now, from 1 and 2, we have to eliminate the parameter theta. How can we do it? Yes, by squaring and subtracting. We know that secant square minus tan square is 1. So we do 1 square minus 2 square. Equation 1 square minus 2 square. So left hand side becomes secant square theta minus tan square theta, left hand side of 1 and 2. And right hand side becomes, what is right hand side of 1? A x bar divided by a square plus b square, the whole power 1 by 3 is the right. When you square it, it is 2 by 3 minus right hand side of 2 is minus by bar divided by a square plus b square, the whole power 1 by 3 is the right hand side. When you square it, it will become 2 by 3. Okay, secant square minus tan square is 1. So left hand side becomes 1. What about the right? We'll just split the term. Separately, we'll apply the power. So a x bar the whole power 2 by 3 divided by a square plus b square the whole power 2 by 3 minus. Here you have minus, but in the power you have square. So minus sign will become plus. So we need not bother about the minus sign here. So which will become by bar the whole power 2 by 3 divided by a square plus b square the whole power 2 by 3. Denominator is same. So we can take it as common LCM and bring it to left. Then it is a square plus b square the whole power 2 by 3 into 1. That is the same. Right hand side becomes ax bar the whole power 2 by 3 minus by bar the whole power 2 by 3. So which is the equation without the parameter theta. So we call it as equation of Evolute. Okay. So to write the equation of Evolute, always we write it in terms of xy. So I rewrite it as, therefore, the equation of Evolute is nothing but ax the whole power 2 by 3 minus by the whole power 2 by 3 is equal to a square plus b square the whole power 2 by 3. That is the equation after eliminating the parameter theta from x bar, y bar and at last replacing x bar, y bar by xy's. That is called the equation of Evolute. So equation of Evolute of what? Hyperbola. This problem is finding equation of Evolute of hyperbola is given as ax power 2 by 3 minus by power 2 by 3 is equal to a square plus b square the whole power 2 by 3. I hope all of you are clear with this. Finding Evolute of the hyperbola. Thank you.